What is going on, everybody? You can call me Heroes 3 Guy, and this video is going to be part 3 to our playthrough of the map Might and Magic. Yes, my friends, a giant-sized map with a full-blown underground challenge map, Horn of the Abyss challenge map, and if you look, we have a win condition to defeat Pandora, and we have a special loss condition of a time limit. So that's as much of a time limit as you can have in the map editor is month 12, week 4, day 7. So that is good. We are getting a little bit of a reoccurring story mode. Part 3 of 69. Yeah, I mean, if I don't hit the time limit by then, shit. We're getting this pop-ups, these notes every now and then, like I don't know, maybe every week or so, where Archibald, this like phantom dude, comes and visits us at night because he's looking for some. And based on what he says, I'm a little comforted that we're on pace. Like he's telling us to do things that we're kind of like already in the process of doing. I don't feel like I'm behind, so that's good. But I definitely want to be aware. Like there is a time limit to this map. I don't want to dick around too much too early and then have to try to make up for it later on. So that's where we are, and of course we're playing here as Fortress. We have some heroes. The hero we're in now is Dracon, level 21. Yay. Not the most ideal specialty in a hero, and hopefully we can look to replace him at some point. We did just get Voy, a great exploratory hero with that specialty there. We just got him from a prison right here by this castle that we just got, good old Blood Drop. And there is this boat that's sitting there right off the shore. We can't reach it. I think it was an error. I think we were supposed to be able to get in that boat, so it's a little unfortunate. But I will say that we can buy a shipyard in this castle, and we can get in the water. Here we do have a couple of thousand of nymphs. They're not. I mean, it's 2,000. It's 2,000. But they're pretty squishy. We can kite them, do some things. And also, we have yet to get a Mage Guild level 1. For all we know, fingers crossed, we'll get ourselves a summoned boat. I re-rolled this spell once. It's the only one you can re-roll, and it gave us the spell we had prior. So something tells me there's not a lot of options in there. Maybe we'll try re-rolling it a few more times, see if we get lucky, get something. Even like a Bless would be good. And of course, we did. Does Voy have it too, actually? Yeah, okay. So all these heroes, so we picked, I think, Jerwolf as our hero, and then we started with these other two. Of course, got Voy from the prison. All 4 of them started with Town Portal. That's nice. But I will say, of all my heroes that leveled up, okay, so Voy started with Wisdom, which is good. But of all these other heroes here, none of them were offered Wisdom from leveling up. So I know we only go up to the level 3 Mage Guild. We need basic Wisdom to learn those spells. But if ever we came across like Resurrection, I mean, shit, we have sorcery on this guy. We have this Orb of Silt, and there was a shrine to teach us Meteor Shower. Like, that could be pretty decent at this stage of the game. So we're, something to keep in mind there. We don't have the Wisdom, but I'd like to think I'll be replacing this guy at some point. But what we're doing now, there are tons of directions we can go. Generally, based off the story, the idea I'm getting is we just kind of expand our kingdom here in the swamp, try to, unite all the swamp creatures under our cause, and then we got to take out Gonzi here. And Gonzi had some pretty stiff guards. We can't kill it right now. So what I'd like to do is explore more of the swamp, take over where I can, and then I also want to get Voy. He's our navigation specialist. I want to get him in the water. So we're going to look to do that. And then with these other secondary heroes, of course, they both have Town Portal. We now have more than one castle. We can't choose which castle we go to with the current setup. We do have Earth Magic right there. So we're going to go and get, Wystan here, Earth Magic. We're going to, send him to the Learning Stones, the gazebos, things like that. Level them up. See if we... Oh, the stream froze? It's frozen? Okay, I don't know what to do about that. Let me try. Is anyone else having those stream frozen issues? Stream manager. Okay, we're back. All right, cool. So we're gonna look to get them leveled up, get them at least advanced Earth Magic, so we can have these kind of secondary heroes bounce around at will to which castle we desire. And then, of course, look to try to also get them a little bit more knowledge. It does cost a little bit to cast the town portal. I'd like to be able to do it at least once, more than once in a turn. I'd like to take that out. So yes, so we're going to do that with them. And then as far as with our main hero, I would like to try to get this sooner than later. You never know. It may not even be Summon Hope. It could be Bless. Or it could be Slow. Something nice. I would very much like to do that. So we're going to look to get that Mage Guild. And we were looking, because we just hit level 20. We're level 21 now. I think it's Underground, actually. It's a couple days since I played this last. Here we are. Boom, and there is a prison there. Also, last we checked with our visions, this was a... let's see. Back. Last we checked with visions, this was 10. Hopefully it was set not to grow. That'd be really nice. But we have the level 7 killer here with Mighty Gorgons. So we're going to come down here. We're going to try to tack on some more Mighty Gorgons. Let's see what we got here. I think we already passed them along as much as we can. So we have 30 some of them. We do have a couple of external dwellings. We can maybe tack on a few more, but I'd like to look into taking those rust dragons out as well. Even just take that over, get that growing. And why is my... Oh, a New York number is calling me right now. I think I'm going to just exit that. So yes. All right, guys. I'm ranting too much. Let's get this timer started for an hour. I play usually closer to a couple of hours, but I just like getting a little timer for reference. So boom, let's do it. For you guys watching on YouTube, like the video, comment something, even if it's just for the algorithm. You know how it works. You gotta work that thing a little bit. And subscribe to the channel and follow us on Twitch too. Those really mean a lot. And if you check out the description below, not only is there a link to download and play this map for yourself, there's also other ways to support the channel if you feel so inclined. It is much appreciated. So, all right. So looks like we have good old Voy, our boy, coming down this way. Although we need 1,000 gold to take care of that. And what I'd like to do is, if we come here, we do have our Mage Guild. I'd like to get ourselves 1,000 gold. And it's a little rough. If you come here, you have to spend a decent little chunk. How much do we have? 40. We have to do this. We'd have to spend 39, and I think we're just going to go ahead and do it. Well, hold on. I think I did see somewhere. I doubt it's right next to us. But, pimps. Pimping. That is called pimping. Look at that exchange rate. 3 times the exchange rate, guys. That is how you save 13 wood. 13 wood. 13-inch wood, ladies. Okay, now we come here, and what the fuck are we missing? Oh, dude, idiots! It's 2,000. All right, we're gonna have to do a little bit more wood. She's picky. Oops. We gotta do one more wood. We're gonna do one more wood. Okay, now the wood is good in the hood. And I want to do that because this could be worth grabbing while our hero's here, and I don't want to wait around for a turn. I want to get going, making moves. So boom, let's get this Mage Guild. Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat! Okay! She wants more. 13 inches, can't make her happy. Maybe it's like a spaghetti noodle, though. That probably won't be good. Okay, we got ourselves Bless, and it doesn't look like we can reroll. Okay, I think we already had Dispel. Bless is the king right now, the thing that we got. We can't upgrade our lizards, nor can we really afford them right now, but we just learned Bless. That is absolutely huge, guys. Absolutely huge. Also, our spell points are not particularly high. I do need to keep that in mind if I'm going to go out and take some things over. It already says these weak creatures will flee before us. I don't have a whole lot of... I do think I should get this. Gold's an issue. I am going to make a little pit stop here. Let's come and take them out. Although I wonder, because they're fleeing, had I maybe accumulated a little bit of sea serpents at these pirate caverns, maybe got some sea serpent friends, they'd want to join their friends. But yes, we will engage them, and no, we're not going to do that. So, hopefully these guys don't get morale on us. Oh, look at that. Did you just see that? Oh. Did you see that? No, we don't want to put a 2-hex creature there. It's fine. We're not blocking in a shooter. Okay, so... yeah, maybe I should have thought this through a little bit. I think what I can go ahead and do is at least whack them out. Oh, eat, but they just poison us. Look at our health. So they're going to have to go up. Hopefully they just hit my gnolls. I know it's our specialty. But I want to... nice, I like that. Gnolls. Good boy. Gnolls. Not my Gorgons. Another reason why I need to get them upgraded is I can resurrect a little bit of the goods. Just do a little... she wants some more wood. Okay, we might as well take that stack out. No, the Hydra's gonna go up and be like, what up? And the gnolls, they're a little pissed. They're a little pissed, dude. Yeah, get that killing blow. I'd be pissed too. That's gonna be great. That's gonna be great. And if you look how far we can come here, I think I'm gonna end this turn by town portaling to one of these castles and just waiting in the castle where there's a mage guild, start with fresh spell points. And then one thing we have to keep in mind is, you know, do we want to throw this on to Voy? It's going to help him. He's a specialist. He's going to be in the water soon. But on the flip side, that's a component piece of the Admiral's hat. So I don't know if I want to risk it by putting it on Voy. And he's going to move decently, I mean, pretty good enough anyways with expert navigation, and it's a specialty. So I think I'm actually going to hold on to it. So Jerwolf's doing that. We're going to go ahead and have him grab that. And yeah, let's just have him grab the wood, and let's go ahead and get Voy. Now I have to think where I want to send Voy in the water, because that's going to determine where I... So the only places we can get him in the water is we kill them and put him in the water there, which I wouldn't mind getting a little more vision around here. Or, you know, I wait next turn and buy a shipyard here, which would require him to get in the water to kill those troops. I think we're just going to have him do the first option, which means I need to get here, which means I need to go to the chartreuse, which means I need to get there. So I'm actually going to come to Blood Drop. We're going to wait. Man, we can't get our Cage of Warlords. Gurgle. And there's no way we can. That's going to mess with our movement a little bit. It's going to lower it, but we'll be okay. We got Pathfinding, and we have 2 of those. Maybe I can give one of those to Voy. Okay. Now, Voy, you're my boy. I am going to have you wait on top of this to spend a grand next turn. Dracon's waiting there, and we're going to get him going there. And then let's double check here in the castle. Yeah, we're good. Where we go? We're doing things. We're doing things. Excuse me, I am doing things with my stuff at that place with those people. It's kind of a vague description. Okay. Let's come here. Let's hit that space bar. Not enough to level him up. That'll help his specialty a little bit. How close is he? Oh, he getting there. Getting there. What the? Okay, that froze for a second. Oh, that's the other thing. I think what I'm actually going to do, you know, if you come here and you look at the, come on, it's this little thing here, 9 speed, that makes a little bit of a difference. So I think what we're going to do with him, we could have had the other guy do this. And we're going to move that there, and we're going to do that. Now, I think we can go ahead and just get this fool. Oh, no. Okay, shit. Could grab that. I'm gonna give us 1 spell point. What all is here? Okay. There's so many goodies, so many places to go. We're gonna have the other guy grab that. I'm just gonna move him down that way for now. We may send him to upgrade those. Alright, let's get this guy up here. Let's get him the Earth Magic. He could just actually swap with him, now that I think about it. Let's get him there. Let's have you... we are broke as a joke. So I'm actually gonna have this guy, who has basic Earth Magic, and who will level up here. Give me the girth! Fuck! Okay. We need to keep looking for ways to level him up. We're gonna get him going there. Now, as far as what to do with our main dude. Level 4, we can't really learn that anyways. There is a golden bow there. We'd have to kill some mean troops. I don't think so. Maybe I'll let that grow actually a little bit. Could start trying to hit those now, but I think first thing we need to come down here and we need to get our Voy in the water. So we're actually going to wait a turn. Okay. Alright. And then if we come here to the castle, I think what we're going to start working towards is getting our dwellings built up. We're going to have him wait because we want to buy all the Gorgons we can get. And unfortunately, we can't choose which castle. Lasagna sounds good. Lasagna. I'm about to get up upon you. Give you that meat lasagna. Knolls. The holes of the knolls. A knoll's hole. Alright, Jerwolf. Let's have him do a little switcherooski. But move that over. And that's fine. Actually. Salvage a little bit, you never know. Now this guy's ready to go and get in there, and we just need to come on down yonder. We've been there, we've been there, we've done that. Look at these goodies, and start like grabbing stuff. We have been there. We do have a couple more conservatories we need to hit. We're gonna come here and we're gonna show these guys what's up. Now, if you look, they can hit. So, on one hand, an offense is a good defense. And I do not want this guy to hit my shooters. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to move them there. Force them to hit my knolls, which that's fine. I'd rather do it. Okay. I'd rather have hit them instead of my Gorgons. Now you're going to hit them. Okay. You, sir, smell like cheeks. And I should have blessed those repellatory attacks. Would have been blessed repellatory attacks. But did I do that? No, I did not do that. We're going to get him here to just do slap knobber. Oh, and then you know what? He's gonna come some more slap knobber. Oh, I love slap knobber. We're gonna have him come down here, and the death stare is gonna just moose that last one there. Oh, and also gonna moose this guy. We don't even need a death stare. All right, so let's go ahead and get Voy. Shit, Voy's gonna have to. Oh yeah, come on, boy. And let's double check. There's nothing you really need to pass off to him. I would like to try to get him leveled up. Shit, maybe I should have taken the time to level him up, try to get that. It would have been one of these two. 50% chance of getting it where we can choose which castle. Hopefully we'll find a way to level him up in the water. So now we have good old Dracon here. That's going to be a little much. Could start getting our gyms crewing. We don't have a ton. That's a little stiff. Where do we go? Well, I know I wanted to do that. I don't think we're going to have time to get 9 more Mighty Gorgons. So we're going to take a little bit of a hit here. But let's go ahead. Right click. Okay, it is just 10. They're in the mood for a fight. They're going to flee. Ooh, 280, huh? Oh! 1 fairy dragon? Get out of here. Get out of here! We're gonna do that, just to do that, and then we're gonna throw that back on Hizzle, and we're gonna have a little scrap with these guys. These guys are gonna be very tough. And we want our Mighty Gorgons to really, really take them out here. We're going to take some losses here. But maybe we can see what this is first before we look to take them out. And then fucking Pandora's boxes, we'll see what it says. That artifact's huge. So, okay. Let's come back up to our castle. Oh, we're going to do the bathless spit. Oh, hey, dude. No, all good. Your brother was just in here, and he said it's 3 a.m., so I totally get it. But it's awesome that you guys tune in. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, no tavern. So now we have to look what to do with him. I mean, if he chains after him, we can grab that, and that also warehouse of ore as well. And this fool, is there anything? Any resource generators we can have him go and grab in the meantime? No, but there are some resources he can grab in the meantime. So let's just go ahead and press. These rust dragons are gonna be fucked, dude. They're gonna stick it in my butt. Nah, come on, stop it. Orange. I mean, you get off 1 death stare, that could take at least a third to a fourth of the whole army right there. All right, let's see here. All right, and look at this. Look at this. All right, boom. Any spells? No, just Dispel and Town Portal. I don't mind 1 bit. Intelligence isn't the worst. She's maxed out on everything. She has everything but fire magic. She's got the wisdom, offense, armor, and tactics. All right. Interesting. And I think part of me's thinking, any more of these are just, extra losses. What I may do, actually, is I'd like to compile them into, if I can get like 8 of them, 9 of them, turn them into Archangels, that could be good for a little bit. So, thanks, man. I appreciate the compliment. Fun and entertaining. I will take it. I appreciate it, my friend. I don't want them to get picked off, and this is a battle where that can happen. Because I don't have any resurrection. If I get them to Archangels with that Hill Fort, at least have a cast of, 900, because it's 100 hit points per Archangel. 9 of them, that's 900. Not bad. Not bad. I'd take that. So, all right. Now, let's see about Voy. So, that looks like it's guarded there. Fuck you! Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. And there's no taverns. Oh my god. You gotta be grabbing me by the gorilla pubes, dude. Can I town portal out? Can I just do that really quick? Go home. Well, in the event that I can come across a tavern. This is awful. That's absolutely awful. Thank God I didn't give him that necklace motion guidance. I don't redo turns or battles, so, you know, I just gotta fucking eat that now. I just lost Voy. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. I'll get another hero in the fucking water. Just none of these guys have navigation, and that was a specialist. That hurts. That's gut-wrenching. That makes me want to, you know, assume the fetal position and suck my thumb in the dark naked. You know? You guys know that feeling. Fuck. You gotta be grabbing my dong, man. That's terrible. Fuck, of course they are. Oh, yeah, of course you do. The one that's... No, of course, yeah. Don't hit my mighty Gorgons, who will kill you. Yep, but hit them that way. Oh, and then get morale again. Fuck you! Like, no, eat shit! Gets morale on my fucking shooters. They get fucking morale on the double hex units. Of course, they don't attack my mighty Gorgons. Eat dick! Oh, and of course, they're one fucking hex away from... Okay, so what I need to do is have them kill them with that death stare. So hopefully these guys now, you know, and I'm just going to do that. Now, these guys got to take a retaliatory from someone, but they're not going to die. So I think I need to do it from here. For them, that's fine. I could maybe poison them. They won't be able to get up to them anyway. So let's see if I can't poison. And then, yeah, shit, no one's going to hit him again anyway. Alright, let's see if we can't get a poison off. Oh no, dude, they're wyverns, not wyverns, monarchs. Now, 500. I am going to go ahead and hit one. I'll take a little retaliatory. It's going to suck. Alright, so now we can hit 2. And if you look here, oh, we can't even kill one there. But what we can do is do a, you know, weakness. Alright. There we go. We're making them slap each other in the face. So they can kill one, however, we're gonna wait. What? Hold on. What? There's a fucking rock there? Damn it, I thought I could get right there. We're gonna have to wait again. Now they're gonna come up and get a death stare off. Now we can get a free little hit in on them. We could get a free hit on them, but I'd rather my Hydras... Fuck, you needed to have moved them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even fucking matter. He wasn't gonna fucking reach in anyway. Drop them. Yeah, eat balls. Eat balls. I mean, that was better. Let's see. Archibald. This is a nameless Pandora's box. I do not feel any significant magic energy inside it, besides the one needed for the box to exist, although I can be wrong at times. That is the exact message. The exact message that the last Pandora's box said. And I'm always apprehensive as dickball when it comes to these fucking Pandora's boxes. Pissing me off. And the last one said that, and it gave me like, I don't know, 20 greater basilisks and 90, what's it called? So on one hand, it can give you some good shit, some good stuff. But on the other hand, it could be 9,999 Azuri dragons in all 7 spots, and that's not good. And then it's like I could have an expendable hero. They're not so expendable. Open it up like an exploratory hero. We just lost Voy. We don't have fucking taverns. That sucks donkey dick. That hurts. That pissed me off. I didn't mean to land there. But then it's like I could have Andra open it, risk losing her, or it could be something that gives like primary stats. It's like, oh, I wish I would have done it on Dracon, but I don't know. Let me do this. Yeah, whatever. You know what? It's fucking fine. All right, we're getting that growing. Open it. Last time it gave me 2 stacks of units, so I'm leaving 2 stacks. Alright, but guys, if that ends up taking my lunch money and running, I'm never gonna listen to you guys again. I'm gonna walk away from Heroes 3 and never play it again the rest of my life. No, that's not true. I will keep playing this, but it'll suck. I have to start, with a whole new hero, trying to rebuild them up. It says the same shit. Like I can be wrong at times. Like you may not even fucking say anything. Like I don't feel any energy coming through. It should be good, but I could be wrong. Like thanks. Might as well just been the generic Pandora's box description. Slimy. Ooh, okay. Piece of the bow of the sharpshooter. I don't mind that one bit. It is the least effective component piece at 5%. But, that alright. We can have Andra hit that. Let's have her grab that. We've not been to that spit. We can hit that on the way out, actually. Okay. Alright, guys. Alright, yeah. Oh, okay. Nice. I don't mind that. 35 of them plus 24 of them plus them. I think it's time we stack a little bit of Fang Arms on our Thales. We're gonna do that. Along with that, now we do have 3 different factions, although they are giving +1 morale, and we do have expert leadership, so we're okay. So we're just gonna have them be there. I don't want them to get dwindled down. Were they? Yeah, they are our quickest unit. No, they're not our quickest unit. They're unupgraded. Duh, we have angels anyway. It'd be servant flies to have more than angels. And then what I think we can do with Dracon is start getting him up there, but not before we have... Fuck. Kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Hold on. No, we can't come diagonal from that. Shit breath. Man, this has just been a sloppy. Frost Perch, appreciate it, man. Yeah. It's been great popping in. Hope you sleep well. And we'll be getting a lot more of this playthrough in, so I'm sure I'll see you on here in the future parts. Man, this has been just a mean. Just like even these little things now are feeling like big things because, I lost my boy. My boy, Voy. God, shit breath. Fuck, dude. Voy would have been so nice. Swimming around the seas. Never getting tired. Exploring shit for me. But no. Sea fucking dragonflies, serpent flies. Pissing me off. Jerwolf. We've already sent you there. Just get you there. You know what I could have done? You know what I could have done? You know what I could have fucking done? You know what I could have done? You know what I could have done? Is I could have just fucking town portaled him somewhere and made a move from there last turn. Because I hadn't figured out where I'm going next. I was just going back to the chartreuse two-way portal. And there's a chartreuse one-way. And then there's a yellow two-way portal. So Andra does have this and can choose where to go. What is our next move now? We wanted to get a hero in the water. So I know it is day 6 and then tomorrow's day 7. So what I'd like to do is Gorgon Lair Castle. Or Castle Gorgon Lair, either way. That's what I'd like to do. But also I would like to just make moves. Typically if it's like day 2, I think what I would do is, without day 1 coming up so soon and needing to get the castle and that dwelling in this castle, I think I would come here, get the shipyard, get in a boat with my main guy, and then take out these 2 Legion nymphs. And then I can get an exploratory hero out, zooming in the seas. Otherwise, what I have is, 1,000 of them, 500 of them. That's nothing too crazy. This island's not bad at all. There is a guy there. We can also enter it from the other side. And there is his boat. Can't really go anywhere with it unless we kill. We could come there to dock there, kind of circumvent those boars. And then I think, is that the last? No, we still need the Orbit Tempester's Fire to have all 4. Plus that way. Okay, I think what I am going to do is continue to send this fool through here. For now. These may not be bad. I don't mind that too, actually. And there is a prison there. Alright. That's fine. Damn it, we already have that. Alright, Andra. I can't stand you. I know you're actually cool. Alright. Going to come on there. We've been there. We have. Grab those other goodies. Oh, we also passed by that spit. Alright. And Jerwolf, what are we doing with you, buddy? Coming up is day 7. Let's just get some resources. Let's be resourceful with our resources. Oh, we're seeing people. We're seeing people. Blue. First of the game. Blue is do in things. Oops. Ingham. Alright, castle. Where was that? I think it was. It was here. So, pretty good chunk of distance away. That is good. Let's come here. Let's take out the Gold Dragon. It'd be nice if they would join us. I will engage you for the experience. Oh. Ooh, I'd like to get that before the end of the... I don't know, I don't think we're gonna get it. I will engage, but fuck no. Oh, don't do it! Don't! Fuck you! Ah! Shit! Come on! This part is fucking me in the... Yeah! Ah! God! Alright, at least I can reach that. Alright, what did I grab that on day 7? Mighty Gorgons are mighty. Alright, Andra. Can't really get you in a boat. So I'm gonna have you just kind of clean up. Whoa. Okay. We have that. I know where that's at. We don't have that. I think we have that. Interesting. A lot of ziggurats here. Those could add up. Nice little ziggurats. I've never heard of that word before. Ziggurat. Maybe it's called ziggurat. Fang arms. Never heard of those either. Is that like a thing or is that made up for Hoda? Alright, let's just get those guys in position there. Now let's get the Gorgon lair. And if you look here, guys, we got 2 external dwellings. 2. That is really going to start adding up. So let's just go ahead and press turn. It is a new week. Man. Guys, there is a 99.978% chance that at least at one point tonight, I will be in my bed. And it will be dark, but there will be a little bit of light coming in, and I'll be able to barely make out the ceiling fan, you know, spinning on the ceiling. And I will think to myself about how I sent Voy to his death. I will be thinking about that, and it will cause me some distress. Astrologer, Week of the Raven. Okay. I'm going to pursue. No, thank you. You know, we have enough spell points, and that's a, you know, that's a chunk. If we would have gotten Bless, you know what I can do is try to block some of these squishier guys in. We can't quite. He's gonna grab him, unless now we move him up there. Yeah, so now he does that. Oh, okay. Otherwise, he would have hit my lizard warriors. Also, have to keep in mind. Okay, we already have that, but you can stack it. Yeah, I'd like to engage you. No, thank you. Are you gonna do me dirty? Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, thank you. Alright. Alright, Andra. We're doing it. Nice. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Get a nice little chunkaroo of them. I don't mind that one itty bitty bit. Those are starting to kind of accumulate. All right, so he is doing that. Now we're going to come here. Now we can buy that shipyard. We don't have to this turn. We can always buy it next turn. And what I wouldn't mind, and I'd be very surprised if we get what we're going to look for here, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it, and that is blind in Mage Guild level 2. And I knew we were. We did get lightning bolt, an ice bolt. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be using much of that at this point. We'll see. All right, and then you come here. Oh, Voy, I'm sorry. I wish I could build a tavern for you. You could go there and have some drinks with a buddy, and then I could be like, hey, dude, now I want you to rejoin me. I'll give you 2,500 gold. I'll pay for your drinks. You know, no. Nope. All right. Oh, Voy. I feel like, forget his name in the Harry Potter book, but Cedric Diggory, when he dies at that, what was it called, like the Triwizard Tournament, when he's in that like maze, and Voldemort just like, you're dead. Abracadabra, turn you into a cadaver. And then Cedric Diggory's dad was like, my boy, my boy. That's how I feel. Voy, my boy. You know, I'm mourning the loss of Voy. Not good. Okay. Part of me wants to come here, but hold on. We're gonna give him. What the? Why am I not able? Oh. Alright. That's fine. I'm gonna hold off. I mean, guys, that's a lot of gold. That's a good chunk of Fang Arms. Screw it. Nice, okay. Now, Andra. We're gonna have her take over these other dwellings here. You, my friend. We're going to go there. Jerwolf. 15 or 9 grand. Yeah, you know. Alright, I guess we're investing in Fang Arms. Let's send him this way to kind of clean up and help out. And as far as with Wystan, what we're doing with good old Wystan. I'd like to level him up. Oh, I don't think Wystan's actually been to the gazebo. Come on! Fuck! Well, we'll take navigation. It'll be my, you know, gas station version of Voy. You know, old cheetah head on his head. I only have 3K to buy stuff. You know, might as well, if I could get teleport, something tells me I'm not going to get it. Or even forgetfulness, but you know what, guys? We don't even fucking have wisdom. But you know what? We do on Andra. Oh, fuck yeah! Nice. Alright. We may have to switch to Andra here, because that, with Chaos Hydras, is money. Money. It costs 3 fucking spell points when you have expert water magic. And in sieges, it is nice. She's level 20. He's level 23. Just 3 levels difference, and I'm going to take that. And on top of that, you look at the shit. I mean, the things that he has over her is going to be the pathfinding and logistics. Like, that is nice. I do like that. But offense and armor. He's got armor, but no offense. I do like that. Especially on mixing factions. If I have my angels in there, it's not as big of a deal. Well, they are the 3rd faction, giving me the -1, but they make up for it, the +1 morale. I think, you know, we got to have him learn the spells. Okay. Alright, now any other place we can go to level them up, or any other little things. I guess we can come grab this wood. And also, let's grab that. Give him some more spell point pool. Bigger spell point pool to, you know, do more town portals in a single turn. It's muy importante. Where's my chapstick? Give me that chapstick for my chap lips. Alright, I am going to see what that one's level 20. Absolutely. Let's come here and... Oh, or... Or do we want Dracon? The problem is he doesn't have the wisdom we were looking for. We see the pathfind and the leadership, the things we wanted. It was like, well, fucking tactics. Give me wisdom. I want to teleport my guys around. That's all you know. All right, I'll take it. And he's got some goodies on him. So we'll do that. We'll just do some of that. And you know what I can do is, let's get that off of him. Oh, and dude. Oh, not that. Let's get that on. Are you kidding me? Come on. Come on. Let's have him come there. Let's do some of this. Like, you see how much slower? Fuck. We're not gonna get that prison in a while. That needs a lot of goodies. Dude, if Tazar's in there, I will cream. I will cream. But yeah. Anyways, I had a lot of shit we're gonna get. Let's do some of that. No, we're gonna wait. Let's see what these Seers huts want. Ooh. Now go to the Tome of Water Magic. Do I want to switch over to another hero? The only one that has wisdom is Andra. And I like her abilities for the most part, but she doesn't really move well. And in this early stage, pacing is a thing. I can always switch to her later when teleport becomes, it's going to be more impactful later on. We're playing sieges, we're in big battles. Now I think we can get away without using it. I'm going to stick with them. I wanted 6k. Let's come here. Let's cast the visions. And let's just kind of see what we got. Of course, they're in the mood for a fight. They'll flee. Alright, we're going to come yonder. Yes, we will engage. No, I don't lose anything. Of course we're going to lose something because they're 13 speed. Dragonflies. Ah, shit. Well, that's actually not bad. Nice if they had joined me. I'm moving them up. If they get morale and hit my Chaos Hydras, I'm gonna go press my sack against the floor. I don't even know what that means. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do this. Now, we're gonna hit them. We'll get a little bit of retaliatory, or not. I like that. Alright. Oops. Let's stick with it. Let's do this. Wraith. Oh, drain me! That's how they dirty talk. Wraiths. Drain me! Well, then they're slower than the, Maybe we'd get morale. They're gonna fucking hit them because you're dumb. Ah, fuck. Alright, either way. Give me morale. Thank you. 69. I like it. That's how pimp-tastics this is. 69 of them. You can have one. You can have one. Alright, I do want to visit that. Well, I also want to. Grab some stats, visit that. We're going to get these guys. Alright. Wystan, you've been there. Oh, okay. I was confused for a second. It was this island. You know, if you think at the patterns here, all those prisons that I have been getting that require you to be level 20, they have one quest guard in front of them, and then they have like that small prison. This one's a big prison with 2 quest guards, and that's same vibes as this one here. And this one ordered a bunch of different fucking artifacts. Greedy little quest guard. Yeah. Alright, is there anywhere we can send Wystan to level up? You know, he needs like 553, I think it was. Experience. Anywhere we can send him. Well, let's actually send him here. Yeah, we've been there. Alright, now this fool. Let's see what that wants. Let's come here. We've already grabbed those. We're going to need the shipyard at some point. Let's just get it. Let's just purchase the shipyard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then let's press turn. God, I feel like I'm doing all this in like hardly. I feel like I'm dicking around in the swamp. I really do need to get in the water. No. He'll meet him around that way. Just stop it. Alright. Let's see what this wants. 35 spell power. I am not close to that. We're going to grab that. Helm of Chaos, we already have that. Sliver of the Helm, we already have one. You know, I guess I'll grab this. There we go. Now we're that much closer. We're going to come here. We will engage them. Yeah. Perished. Pirates are good in Swamp 2. Oh, like the, yeah, the sea dogs with their accurate shot. Alright, boom. Alkin, we're gonna have you come here. 40 spell power. Okay. Let's get him going there. Wystan, go there, my friend. Let's look around. Was there anywhere to level up? Not here, said the hen. There's another one of them. Okay, probably level 20 requirement. These guys don't look strong there. Alright, okay, places to level up. Let's stay focused here. My goal is to get these exploratory heroes with, you know, the ability to choose where they town portal to. Jerwolf, you're in the same boat, my friend. Let's just get your goodies off to him and Alkin. And we're getting these dwellings claimed, building up, giving bonus growth to our castles here. You know, with Town Portal, we could, you know, just teleport, buy everything here first, then Town Portal here, upgrade it all here, save ourselves a little dough in the meantime. Yeah, Cove Creatures, native terrain is swamp. So we don't, you know, get quite the penalty. Yeah, I I guess we're gonna do that. I guess we can get the resource silo. You know, starting early. Let that really accumulate. Use it to trade for things. A shipwreck survivor. Okay. Just, you know what? It's just grinding my gear. Dude. Dude, fuck off. Just, you know. Okay. Alright, Andra. Okay. Can main hero clear the nymphs? Yeah. I definitely intend to do that. Very soon. I'm gonna get your asses. Haste would be good. Yeah, eat it. Just eat it! Eat it! Oh, you wanna go eat Ralph! Okay. Thank you. I mean, I might as well throw that on. And you know what else I might as well actually throw on? I'm not casting any of these anyway. Let's keep our spell points reasonable. We don't get caught with our pants down, so to speak. Level 39. Okay. I mean, they're gonna do it anyway. No friggin' negative morale artifacts. Yes. Yeah, that would be great. I'd like the Ring of Suppression, Hideous Mask. Oh, wood. Yeah, you trying to be coy. Killed my boy Voy. 900. Okay. So, you know, I don't think he's... Oh, he does. Okay, so we're going to get him somewhere. But in the meantime, I think what we can actually do is have Jerwolf just come in here. Claim ownership of these. That, grab those, get those as well. Wystan, come on, give us advanced. Yeah! Beer stupor. Hey, still got twice the equestrian gloves? I do. That's the new style. You double glove it. Sometimes in a man's life, you've contemplated double gloving it. Nice, and I like the 3-stream streak. The 3-stream streak. 3-stream streak. 3 blind mice. Guess we'll do this. Yeah, actually, we're gonna get these other things leveled up where they will have no choice. We got a lot of levels for that anyway. Whatever. Fuck it. All right. Now we gotta keep trying to level this fart up, and it takes more and more. So now the next learning shrine will do. We have to get 2 more learning shrines, unless we decide to take, you know, attack a guy with him, maybe like a small guy, put some troops on him, enough. But let's just get him back going this way. Now, Andra, you do have 60. And she does have the earth magic, so actually what I might do, is, let's come here. I don't mind that, I don't mind that. Let's come to Blood Drop. And oh, thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. Oh, and I forget to say thank you for that. Now we can't really buy anything here, but we'll wait here. Now let's get good old Dracon just in Blood Drop. Let's throw that on to maximize his spell points. That's fine. Okay. Now this fool. I guess we'll just kind of get him here for now. Andra. That was 500. We can kill that soon. Even that, actually. Ooh, I like that area. Okay. Okay. But we're going to have him just wait here for now. There's nothing really we can buy. So we're just going to press turn. Oh, the teamer timer teeter totter. Bladder splatter. Speaking of bladder splatter, I don't know if I've gone to the bathroom yet. Oh, and there's that, like, Scytho parent. I don't even remember. Like, some sort of parasites going around. I guess, like, the lettuce, at least here in the States. It's like lettuce and leafy greens are, like, a lot of cases of this, like, little parasite. And when you talk about bladder splatter, apparently one of the side effects of it is, like, really nasty liquid diarrhea. And there's, like, a bunch of cases popping up all over the States. So I hope I don't get that. That could make live streaming a little difficult, unless maybe perhaps I bring my laptop into the bathroom, set myself up, maybe get a little extension cord, and just, hang out. Alright, this guy can go here. Definitely want to grab that, and get ownership of that. And we may just keep him on this island to grab those here, turn after next. Now, I do want to come here, to then come to Blood Drop. Oh, shit. That's not what I meant to do. I mean, I'm going to get more gold next turn anyway. Yeah, I might as well wait another turn before passing off troops. Well, actually, something I could do with her in the meantime. Here, let's move this guy. Heck am I at? Let's get him going there. Alright, Wystan. Those guys next turn, I think I am going to look to have them get in the castle, take advantage of those Legion artifacts. Who has them? Yeah, it's her. Okay. That's fine. So, actually, I'm just going to leave them there. And anything to do with him, or her, I suppose, this turn. Yeah, I think, grabbing another stack of shooters wouldn't be bad. That's going to be very impactful in this. Haven't heard of it so far here. We have a lot of groceries from you guys. Uh-oh. Yeah, I guess it was like I heard possibly fruits were impacted too. I don't know. It's just like I've been seeing like articles pop up, and then like the news has been like talking about it. Yeah, supposedly. And the state I'm in is one of the, I guess 31 of the 50 states here have had cases of it. So yeah, nothing to buy here. Let's just go ahead and press turn. It's alright, that guy can just sit there. We want to get him positioned in a castle end of next turn anyways. There's Blue, Ingham Castle. I don't know if that's Ingham, but Ingham is the starting hero. Ingham. Oh, orange! We're seeing a little bit of orange. I had an orange tonight for dinner, hopefully. That one has a peel, like a texture to it, so maybe that one's, doing alright. So we're going to come here. And then, we're going to come up to Hermit Cove first. We got plenty of spell points to dance around. Let's get those guys upgraded, then let's buy the rest of them, or as many as we can. I guess that detour didn't really do much for us in this moment. Could try to trade resources around, but I'm not, too concerned. Let's go there. Actually, we're going to do that. That's fine. Now, I am going to go ahead and cast Visions. It's still just the 2K. They're in the mood for a fight. We'll give them a little fight. And we'll have him wait there in position. It's all good. Let's just get him to blood drop. That's okay. Move him on in there. All is good. We're going to do the same thing with him, but maybe we can... Oh, no, I don't want to spend 1,000 gold. I don't have 1,000 gold. No need. We're going to run out of movement. Don't want to spend 1,000 gold. So I think we just go ahead and do is send him to either one of these is fine. You could actually have those pieces on the visiting hero and the hero inside the castle, and it counts for both of them. I mean, if you had a full-blown... Only one statue of Legion can stack, but you will get the component part benefits. So, alright, he's waiting in the castle on day 7. We have a hero in the castle on day 7. He just dropped off those. Not really sure what I want to do with him. I kind of want to keep him. If we come here, let's just get him in the castle, get his spell points maxed. I'm probably going to end up sending him, maybe another hero out. I think I did actually get... Yeah, we have advanced navigation on Jurwolf. I may end up sending him out. It'd be nice to get advanced earth magic on him, though. That would be that will be good. All right, Dracon. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Oh yeah, we gonna make you eat a puddle of water. We're going to bless, and the upgraded version moves a good chunk farther. They can get across in 2 turns. They cannot. So let's go ahead, half them, and man, it'd be nice to have some sort of slow. Seriously. So if I move them here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I would be a little shy. They're gonna fucking reach one anyways, dude. Dude, fuck you! All the times I've been trying to get morale, I move guys out of position because I don't want to rely on a morale and then leave them in front to get an attack. And he can't even... this is terrible. Alright, they're not really going to do shit. You're an ass. No, they're going to hit them, but they're pretty stout. Alright. So, I do have Town Portal. I do have it. And I can get more boats here, actually. So, and she's got the basic navigation. What I think I'm actually going to do is do that. And, actually I'm going to do is Andra, can you cast 2 casts of that? You can, because you have expert level, do you not? Okay. So, let's come here. We're going to get those guys upgraded. Well, I guess we don't have the money for it, but we can just get them off of the other guy. So we're going to come back to here. And... now she's going to come back. Oh, we got to trade anyways. We got to get a little bit of... actually, we got more of this. Can we get a guy on this? Screw it. Not a big deal. Whoa! Don't do that. I wanted to get it this turn. Okay. Now we're going to swap the troops. So now we're going to get this guy who doesn't have really anything to lose. Can't choose where he goes yet. Maybe we'll find a place to level him up. Now we're going to get the boat. Thank you. Get him in the water. He'll be ready to go next turn. I am going to come on. Oh, well, shit. I'm not going to kill that for a little while. Super quietly talking, then a really loud fuck you. Number 3 castle. Yes, I keep thinking to myself that those guards are mean, like really mean. I do want to have someone go check that out soon. Okay. Now, this area is looking pretty dirty. He's waiting. He's in the water. Nothing really to buy. She should have visions now, right? Okay, we'll wait next turn, and we'll have her go cast her visions by the that Gahizi, or whatever the name of that castle is. Gahizi Waluigi. Waluigi. We got Mario, Wario, Luigi, and they're like, we're gonna Waluigi. Waluigi. Anytime I fly, like the only time I really fly is, well, sometimes I guess I've flown outside of this flight, but to my parents, restored sea trade Dagger Island thrives, increasing income for our treasury. Oh, you gotta be giving me the loot! Give me the loot! Give me the loot! Timmy the tooth! Timmy the tooth! But I always bring my Nintendo Switch with me. Cause I fly, but I don't enjoy flying, and it's nice to have a Nintendo Switch to just distract me. And I usually play Mario Party, and I will kick their butt. Waluigi. So yeah, and then there's times I forget where I'm at, and especially because also I don't like flying, so I get a drink. You can buy a drink, and it's not. Usually they charge an arm and a leg on flights for a get a damn drink. I think it's $9. All right, and they have this Cutwater margarita in a can, the regular size soda can, but it's 11% alcohol, and so I will order that. Kind of take the nerves off a little bit, even though statistically flying is super safe. And but still, it's just kind of the thought of it. And I will forget where I'm at, and I'll be either pissed at something, or I'll be happy, and I'll be really animated. And I'm sure the people right around me kind of look over at the corner of their eye, oh, and I'm oh, yeah, that's right, sorry. All right, we're gonna do that. There. All right. Alright, any islands that have crazy troops, I'm not super keen on exploring them. If I could find some island with lesser troops, it may mean that's kind of something I'm designed to go for next. Now, I'd rather not... Hold on. Man, I can see the other 2 pieces to make ourselves the bow, the sharpshooter. I do think I'm going to... Can I come here? I'm going to come here. I'm going to take that out. We already have 1 growing. They're expensive as shit. But we're going to keep them growing, my friends. And now let's get these other guys out of the castles. Now, if we come here... He doesn't need to have all this shit. Let's come here. And he should have his visions. Doesn't have enough spell power, I don't think, to, see that. But it's alright, he's about to hit that well. So let's just cast it and see what we got here. Yeah, see. Alright. We're gonna hit this and then grab that. Now, Andra. Now I kinda have to pee. We're gonna keep playing. We're gonna keep playing, my friends. I shouldn't feel bad if I go pee-pee. But as far as now what to do with her. I could decide to get her in a boat as well, actually. where else can I send her with her limited army strength on my islands? Nowhere, really. She doesn't have navigation. But she can get in a boat this next turn. But she does have these artifacts. So I don't like that. I don't. But also, guys, I think the waters are relatively... I can make this assumption that they seem relatively safe right now. So I'm going to get her in there to go explore some more. And I'm going to just buy that. It's 5 grand, but technically speaking, the +1 wooden ore can be traded for gold, and it slowly starts to pay itself off. Let's do it. Man, that's like the 3rd garniture of interference I've seen on the map. And we're about to grab one. Okay. I talked about the waters being relatively clear, and here we are. But that is far away. Let's double check that. And then I'm going to go... Oh, okay. I'm going to go pee. I'll read that when I get back. Thirsty. I'm thirsty. Thirsty. Lord have mercy. All right, War Council, month 3. Oh, so we have General Alk. Of course, we got him now. Oh, we got a conversation. Archibald. Very well. We consolidated enough power to start thinking strategically. Our main objective lies outside your realm's borders, and it is Triumvirate. Nonetheless, do not let your guard down. Since other kingdoms are also making their moves, you can easily throw yourself into full-fledged, exhaustive conflict with your neighbors, playing right along Triumvirate's design. General Alkin, what up, dude? That is right. Rathia is dangerous as ever. Humans might attempt on moving through swamp of fairies, but I'm confident our defense in Talia, while Daggerwood Island has historically open trading port, and aggression against it keeps me nerving. Fleet Mistress Voy, you're dead. Your serpents got you. They will be crushed if they dare. If they would mind any naval assault, our fleet and defense will be ready along this line. I hope I don't need her for like a quest later. Mistress Stig, I don't even have Stig yet. I gotta find Stig. I think that's who's just beneath those boars, who I don't have yet. So full-fledged invasion of Arathia or Avli is not an option. However, judging by how fragmented the realms of Antagarich became, there is plenty of contested lands around which we can claim or benefit from if we're to be quick. We can reclaim Swamp of Fairies to create a protection buffer against humans and attract Gorgons and Basilisks to our army. Okay, Gorgons and Basilisks. That's a good idea. Dracon can support on the front where needed most, while Wystan, your skirmishers, can bring a lot of chaos with minimal casualties. Are you up for this? Wystan, my lizard men are ready. Sage Andra. Hey! It pleases me. Me together with Stig will provide our best magical support, while Alkin can lead the main force. General Alkin, I will follow your wisdom, man. Archibald. Very well. I see you're serious about this campaign. That's reassuring. Archibald. Time to run? Oh, man, I hope I'm not. Yeah, it's talking about... So is it like... Now it's assuming that I took over that castle? Is that the vibe you guys got? Yeah, let's take that out. So I think the dude we saw in the water was here. That's not far. Here I'm talking about the waters feel safe. And I'm headed right towards him, but I do want to get a little bit of vision towards that area. Alright, good. No, once that starts to grow a little bit, if we got the funds and are investing in them, we can try to have a guy come over here and grab them. Hopefully before someone else does. I will engage. No, I'm not gonna lose. We might as well cast this. They're gonna hit one. Don't. Fuck you. Yep. Oh, they got a fang arm. They got a fang arm. Ooh. The hideous mask is calling me, though. Fuck. Never mind, we gotta kill that. Alright, we're gonna see what that wants. Maybe grab that gold, and then we're getting the heck back. And then we're getting back. So, but what I am gonna do, start grabbing those. And now we're kind of up in a corner. Maybe we'll run into some problems up here. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what that is. Alright, we come here. Nothing really worth it. I'm sorry, Voy. I should have a 6th hero right now, Voy. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I am not a whore. I am not a whore, but I'd like to do it. I remember being at this like club and that song was blasting. Some techno rave. Alright. Yeah, we could dock there, but nothing we can do with it. Now, where did that guy go last turn? It was orange, right? Let me just chain lightning and clone. Alright. We're sending Andrew down there right now. Because if we can get some archangels, clone them, do some resurrection, that would be good. Okay. Alright, Dracon, what's closer? I think this is a little closer to... Oops. Jeez. To that. But I am going to come here to buy more troops. This turn. Alright. Now let's come on to a blood drop. Blood drop! It was a blood drop! Okay. Now, as far as what to do with Alkin, go grab these Gorgons. Okay. Now, something tells me those two shrines, you know, the Chain Lightning and the Clone, that you weren't supposed to backdoor those. Okay, he's coming up to us. That sucks. We're about to try to grab those spells. I don't think I was able to, at any point, see what the guy's army was. Archibald, my confidants informed me that the majority of McLeaven, Niganese, and Creolodion commanders have heroes oppose the rulership of Triumvirats and were either imprisoned, forced to flee, or exiled. Right now, all these heroes are scattered across the world. If we recruit to our cause, it will reinforce our standing in this campaign. Heroes are good. Alright, we got a guy right there. No, those are pretty weak guards. Shit. Wystan? Oh, shit. Alright, that's not good. Okay, so that does protect the castle. And that does protect, unless they got themselves a green Keymaster's tent. It does protect them from going in there and getting to the rest of the kingdom, but Orange could get in this little area here. That's something to keep an eye on. So I could try to keep going this way. Alright. That's a little risky. Andra, sorry. You're getting back. It's bad biscuits out there, baby. Bad biscuits. Alright, so Gerwolf. We don't even have enough fucking gold anyways, who cares? Alright. You liking the map so far? Good rate? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I think this map is solid. I am enjoying this. Very much so. You know what I do want to catch? Okay. I wonder what that is. And I wouldn't mind grabbing that artifact. But guys, I do feel like I need to, you know, close the show on that castle ASAP. Okay. Now, Gerwolf, we're just gonna wait. You, my friend. Let's just get you here. Ready to, you know, upgrade those, maybe send some reinforcements to our main guy the next turn. Also, soon, we can start coming down here. But it also seems like we need to be branching out. Alright, just one step at a time. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't get overwhelmed. It's all good in the hood. Yeah. Pelvic thrust. Pelvic thrust. It is a must. Alright, stay where we can see you, you little shit. No, just stay right off the shroud, dick face. Dick face. Butthead. The names you call are humans. Like, Butthead. Alright, might as well come here. Hopefully that didn't prevent us just from being out of reach. Okay, good. Let's see. Before we, you know, buy anything. Alright, let's come here. And a lot of white Keymaster. Alright. This is where, what's it called would be come in handy. Teleport. Maybe I should have thought of that. You're a slimy cheek. Morale. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, open the gate. Open the gate. Oh, we got flyers, so why would I do that? That's alright. Bring them out. Bring them out. Come on, someone get to stand on that. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're a hyena. That's fine. Come on out. Come on out. Yep. You took away my bless. That's alright, we already got the Gorgon right there. It's holding it down. It's not gonna close on us. Alright, you know what I'm gonna just do? I'm just gonna get back there, it's fine. You're kind of a liability at this point. You're a jerk. An absolute sloppy jerk. Alright, I think we're gonna do... Oh! That was not who I meant to do that with. Fuck. And then the problem is... if they go in there, then they're going to be closed in there, so I'm going to wait. We'll take them out from there. Alright. Good, we have a reason to stop and hold that down so it doesn't come up. And, you know, they already had a retaliate. Oh no, this is a fresh round! This is a fresh round! Idiot. That's actually a nice little chunk, dude. Whatever. Sloppiest. Grim Solus. You can go into the gate. Stays open after a unit dies on it. Oh, and is there a corpse on it? Ah. Alright, I don't think we would be able to find out, but... interesting. Nice! Okay, yeah, I didn't even think of that. Excellent, Mr. Smithers. Thank you, Grim Solace. Appreciate it. Alright, boom, we got that. And now, before we run in there, let's check this. Okay, very good. So it's day 5, so it's like day 5, day 6, day 7. And we could start trying to pump. I mean, we are going to come in here. But kind of what I want to start getting right away is the Mage Guild. Oh, yes. Shield, Cure, Haste, even though we don't have an air magic. Well, we don't on this hero, but we do on Andra. I think it may be time to switch to Andra, guys. Get that haste, that mass haste. Oh, gosh. If we can get blind, that would be cream-worthy. Okay. So. Alright, first off. Jerwolf, oh wait, we already went there? Let's come here, I guess. And where we go to get them upgraded is going to be... shit. Well, now if we want to send someone there, they're going to be stuck between two heroes. Dumb. Alright. We have to think what our next move is going to be, because it's also going to determine if I feel we're ready to switch. I have to figure out if I want to switch from Dracon to Andrew. You know, we come here. What's nice is on the swamp we got some non-swamp creatures. We could take off, but kind of like them. We do have the pathfinding, the logistics. That is helpful, but if we start to leave the swamp, maybe start going out into the water, I don't know, maybe it's not as big of a deal. The swamp does have the most penalty of all the terrains. But then on the flip side, one thing that is very nice, also, what does Alkin have? Alkin also has expert of these. He just doesn't have the wisdom. So he could, maybe we'll switch to Alkin in the meantime. He doesn't have logistics, but he does have pathfinding, and we do have the Equestrian's gloves. And we have the boots of speed, right? We have the boots of speed, don't we? Yeah. Oh, we haven't been putting it on. Fuck. All right. We have a spare pair. Spare pair. Anyways. So the advantage of switching to her or Alkin, Expert Earth Magic with haste. That can be really nice. You know, they all have water and earth, which is very nice. We just got shield, we have bless, we're not losing anything there, we're just gaining expert haste. But then with Andra, she has wisdom, and that's going to give us, so yeah, one has wisdom, the other has pathfinding. So Dracon's kind of like the middle ground between them. He only loses logistics, but he gains the air magic, whereas this one, teleport's really the only thing right now that we're like, oh, I really want that. So I think we can actually just do it with Alkin. But then there's something to be said. Bowl specialty is better. Save your bowls a little easier. Going to need them. I definitely think I'm going to need. I'd love to get a massive amount of mighty war guns. They are just absolutely instrumental. They're going to be key if I can hang on to them and justify large numbers and get large numbers of them, which I'd like to think is a good possibility, especially because when we went into the Thieves' Den, or the Den of Thieves, of course, you know, the main boss hero has 99 of all their primary stats, and their best unit is the Azuri Dragon. I mean, that can be, oh man, that Death Stare. Okay. So I think, but then here's the other thing I'm thinking about, is, you know, it'll take a while to get there, but, you know, look at this, level 39. We are already 5 levels ahead with this guy. He does have another 14 levels to go to get there, but if I start playing this game of, you know, musical chairs, and I want to do this hero for his, you know, air magic, you know, now I'm going to switch to Andra for her, you know, wisdom. It may be a while before I get a guy to level 39. That's got to be something great. But then what kind of sucks too, though, is who knows what the hell that quest card is. So, yeah, either way, you'd have a hero stuck in there. All right, so before we decide which hero, let's decide where we are going next. Now, I'd love to get that, but, you know, 200 Hydras, that's going to be a little brutal. I don't know if this connects or not. Something tells me no. Something tells me I have to come down through here. 600 trolls. That's 300 of them. There is that level 1 spell there. I mean, what's it going to be? Summon Boat? Also, that's very beatable. That's very beatable. You know, cast visions to see what that is. Okay, so one thing I think I'm actually going to do is let's get this guy. Let's have him go grab some goodies. Let's get him to Hermit Cove. Let's get him there. And he'll be able to reach that next turn, even without them. We just got to remember to put that on. But we'll get him extra 10 spell points. I mean, I guess we'll do this. And also, we have these we can start. Oops. Yeah, there's a number of those around. Now with her, what the fuck are we doing? And I'm kind of curious. Let me click on this. Okay. Barissa. Damn. Shit. Alright. Alright, I'm not sure what to do with her right now. Let's just go there. Grab that. Let's look to grab this. Nothing really worth buying in here. Let's get the show on the road. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Yeah, and the bowl specialty, it's like I'd rather not on a map this big. I mean, if you ask me if a fortress hero I'd like to have Tsar. Armor, that'd be tremendous, as opposed to, giving a good chunk of attack defense to one guy. Interesting. And +1 speed. Uh-oh. We got to dock off with him. We got someone on the on his tail. Okay, that area has been opened up. And we have 2 orange heroes that we need to scout them out. Man, I'm already hungry. I only have like 47 calories. Are you kidding me? Damn it, I shouldn't have ate that salmon. I should have stuck with chicken breast. Alright. So the problem is, fuck. Is that 22? Is this? If we grab that, will we be able to? Oh no, wait, hold on. No, fuck. That's guarded. All right, Luna. Luna Lovegood. Oh, does she? And then where's the other? Oh, we docked off here. Okay, Cult. Now, what I'd like to do is do a little bit of that. We're going to grab that. We're going to kill them. We're going to see what's down here. This area intrigues me, although it's pretty heavily guarded. You have to kind of think, we could probably kill all these, but... Also, have these been growing since I checked? Okay. Now, as far as what to do with him, honestly, I do think we maybe come here to Hermit Cove. That takes a total of 1,500. Yeah, you should be able to do it next turn, especially if I do this. Okay, and we can spend another day's worth of gold to bolster his army strength. Okay. Now, as far as what to do with this rat fart. Rat fart. We have 2 of these there. Maybe I, here in a couple of turns, look to, might as well kill that, and that. We could use Andrew to do that before someone else comes on here and swipes those out from underneath us. That could be annoying. And then as far as what to do with him, so if we want to save Wystan, right? They have 2 sets of gloves in the same year. Oh, yes, you're right. You're telling me you've had 2 pairs of gloves this entire time? Yeah, we're in the Rockies. That's Dumb and Dumber. Alright. What? I gotta figure out how to save Wystan. We already lost Voy, and Wystan is our discount Voy. Basic navigation. Lizard. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Voy. And we can't come through here and land there. Now, here's what I don't know for sure, and I could try to think this through and calculate it. But if I grab that, is that then going to give us just enough to come there? Otherwise, we try to come this way and hope there's a place to dock. And I don't know if that's the case. No, it did not. It fucked us in the boner. Oh, just show. Shit. Oh, also, guys, I need to be buying. Okay, nothing crazy. Let's get her. Oops. Oh, we've already been there. Alright, I guess we're doing this, and he's waiting there. Alright, I'm so losing all my troops, and do I have those boots on him? I do have those boots. And did I have the necklace of ocean guidance? I think I did. Oh, I forgot to check out that tan hero. Shit. Who made it to that, what seems like a special area. There's a magi eyeball there. What is this? Oh, yeah. Nope, we missed our chance. Shit breath! Alright, good. Leave him alone. Don't you go far. Fuck you! Fuck! Yeah, I mean, he's gonna fucking... I'm fucking pissed. Yeah, you sad peasants, you. I don't even care. Let's go. Yeah, come on. Eat butt, genies. Eat it. Okay, yeah, you got me. Very good job. Yeah. Oh yeah. I like that comment. Hilarious17. I have this memory of me during this one playthrough wanting to stay in my castle and just endlessly pressing turn as tower. That way I would never get far away from my troops, and I could just keep adding them up each week and get really powerful. And I remember doing that like forever. I just like kept pressing turn and buying my troops every week until eventually some dude super fucking strong came in and just wiped me out. And I remember being like, what the fuck? You know, I was probably like 7, 8. But yes. Oh, don't move him yet. Might as well do is get those gloves off. I mean, we might as well put like a ring of life on. Okay. We'll hold on to things for now. Alright, Dracon. These guys aren't going to be some easy slouch here. Thank goodness one of them is not an upgraded stack. Oh, I should have used Bless. Or I'm sorry, I'll cast Haste at the beginning of the next round as my angels. Let's get the Bless off now. Alright, for a 2 hex, that's enough. Alright, I like that. Oh, morale. Okay. Definitely. And that doesn't do shit. But now here, we want to look to haste someone. And one of them are gonna go, well, let's see. I don't think they're gonna, yeah, I think we gotta just go ahead and do. Also, this takes out like 10. No, I think we do is we just haste them. Oh, we also have 198 in them. Forgot about that. Shit. Yeah, alright. Alright, 10 of them, not bad. Okay, you know, that's very doable. The problem is, though, you know, yeah, we could dock and get on here. Well, hold on. Can we dock right there? Yeah. So we could dock there, take ownership of that, you know, kill them, do the Naga Bank, come here, grab that, and grab that sack of gold. Okay, we have that. We can grab that. We know where that's at. I don't know if I've seen one of those. We have that. Do we have basilisks? Oh, we do. Okay. And we have one of those 3 component pieces. Let's see. Oh, Civilization 2. Yeah, I think my older brother played that. I never got into that. My older brother also played Master of Orion. I think Master of Orion 2, but I never got into that one either. Should start playthrough 3 again and pretend this didn't happen at all. Yeah, right. We've all been this way. Yeah, I mean, it's not like anything devastating happened, but I lost a couple of heroes and a couple of little bunk things happened. And then I read on the story of the games. Was shocked to learn that the world of history got blown up. I was always wondering why I didn't see the same factions in the metagames. Read up on the story of the games. Oh, are you saying like the, if I'm understanding correctly, like how did the fan base as an adult looking back, did it kind of surprise you at how much of a dedicated fan base there is for Heroes 3? Is that what you're saying? You know, I do think... I'm going to come back to that. No. Oh, so that's actually the story mode. Endless Ocean. Alright. I don't like this. We saw a tan guy come out there. This could be a little risky right here. This could be a little risky. Alright, well, we are going to press turn. You know, Heroes 4. Heroes 4 is okay. There's Armageddon's Blade Clash. Oh, yeah, the Sword of Frost. Interesting. I think, wasn't that the lore of Armageddon's Blade? And then there was another expansion after Shadow of Death. Interesting. You know, I'd like to get in here, you know, take that out, get the other hero. Who is that? Stig? It's supposed to be. Yeah, Shadow Death was the final one. Wasn't it? Maybe it was that was the story where the blades clashed. And in fact, I think there's a mod team out of Poland, Day of Reckoning, and I think they're incorporating that artifact, Blade of Frost, into that game. You know, it's like I could try to town portal back now and take advantage of that, you know, growth. Or I could buy a trade, buy a boat. You should be able to get in it. And I can get him coming down to explore. Probably lose him too. Damn, okay. Yeah, I gotta really hope that there isn't another one of these readily available for them. Because they can't get through there. Can't get through there. They'd have to get up through there. I don't think that connects. They're not getting through there, there, or there. So there's got to be. They're not going to get that one. But there's probably another one somewhere. All right. Yeah, let's Yeah, she's not close enough to get to that trading post. It's alright, we have a decent exchange rate right now. Alright, we're going to get him out and exploring. And day 7, I guess we'll just have her wait there. Alright, let's just press turn. You know, we're spending all our dough. We got the 3rd castle. Lost a couple of heroes. This is, oh, come on, you know, chop each other's heads off, why don't you? Come on. You know, they're going to sit there and touch tips. You know, probably smile. Talk about ganging up on the green player. What did he grab? Is there something hidden behind there? Don't you take my dragons, said Bilbo Baggins. You know, actually, that's how they can get to it. There may not be another green. They'd have to kill those 2 garrisons there. Ooh, Archibald. So I said, you should look up the Ancient Council series from Civ 2. Good laugh what they say. Interesting. Ancient Council scenes. So those like the cut scenes within the like campaign of Civilization 2. Alright, Archibald. Let's see what you have to say here. This is the last turn for part 3 here. We talked about defeating Triumvirate and invading their realms, but it seems we miss an important detail. Their holdings are impenetrable, protected by magical gates activated after their victory against the Anti-Garlaric coalition. I puzzled you, but luckily I also have a clue. White gates, as they are called, were not created by Triumvirate. It's a legacy of the old Inroth civilizations, created after the old non-aggression pact signed between nations of Inroth. It didn't exist for too long, and the magical system is not as stable, but right now, it's playing against us. The gates can be controlled with a key, but in this case, we need a white key. Yes, okay, we need to look for that. That seems like that's our next thing here. We gotta find this white keymaster's tent. And we can find it where it was created in the cities of old. Bad thing, it takes a researchers, pathfinders, and explorers to allocate one, but I managed to magically trace the path. Scout Eastern Jadame, Tidewater Caverns, and Balthazar's Labyrinth. There must be a gate leading to the White Key. Alright, I'm gonna take out my phone, and I'm gonna take a fucking picture of that, because I'm not gonna remember that shit. Alright, let me snap this fucking picture. Eastern Jadame, Tidewater Caverns, Balthazar's Labyrinth. Balthazar. What a name. Let me get the chat load back up. Balthazar! How dare you! Alright, week of the con. Let me get back to the chat here. Alright, here we are. There we go. Alright. We have never won before, so don't feel bad. We have made the same mistakes also. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say like it's over. I lost a couple exploratory heroes. But I think things were, starting not good. Let's see. The council advises what you should do. The ancient one's the funniest, in my opinion. Nice. Oh, Hot Toddy, appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I'm pretty much wrapping it up anyway. But yeah, man, thanks for tuning in. Hey, kitty. So, all right. Here we are. We've been streaming for a couple of hours. We made the progress. We didn't quite get any of our secondary heroes to get that advanced Earth Magic. We got them Earth Magic. We leveled them up each a couple of times, I think. Unfortunately, we didn't get offered it. So, we lost one of them. But, Jerwolf's still here. Level him up, find a learning shrine for him. Have another chance at getting advanced Earth Magic. We can choose where we town portal to. We did get Alkin. And we killed the Rust Dragons, we got some decent little artifacts, explored some more, bolstered our army strength, took over another castle, continued to build up this one. This one's got all the dwellings in place and a castle. This week here, day 1, starting part 4, which will probably be tomorrow. I don't think I'll be doing it Thursday, but I think tomorrow I should be able to do part 4. And we're going to look, of course, to start building up the dwellings here. And then just kind of explore these waters. And it sounds like, if you pay attention to the story, we need to get the White Keymaster's tent. And it listed a couple of places, and the Jadame, east of Jadame, that kind of sounds familiar. And you know what pisses me off? And I've said this a million fucking times. A million times. Let me find a place. This place, right here. All right. See this? A sign. I've visited this sign. You should be able to right-click on signs that your heroes have been to see what the fuck they say. I'm sorry. Like, I understand, like, you shouldn't be able to just right-click on a sign you've never been to. You got to go up and read it first. Once you've read it, you know, your hero knows what it says. You should be able to fucking click on it. Pissing me off. Anyways, thanks again. Until next time, lots of good fights, lots of heroes still as well. Yeah, still some good fights. I still got, my main hero. But I can't remember what some of these little lands were called. The Jadamine may be a land we're already on. It may be one of our little kingdoms, and I need to figure out which one it is, then go east of there. Shit, I don't know. But we'll figure that out next time we get out here. And then as far as things we want to look into doing, a legion of them, that would be great. That would really, it'd be an extra 4 Hydras a week. That's really going to add up. This little area here is very killable. Nice little chunk of gems. I'd like to also, kill these boars, get another hero. Pretty sure it's Stig. Come over here. There's another gold mine. Gold is getting to be an issue, my friends. That's a good chunk of mighty Gorgons. And then, but the immediate short term, I guess, of part 4, we're going to look to kind of explore some more down here. It's a little shaky in that, we do see Tan. It has this footprint in this area. Last thing I want to do is run into a crazy strong enemy hero and he claps our cheeks. That'd not be good. But yeah, we're going to look to explore down here and then, maybe I feel like there's something else just on the tip of my tongue. I was just going to say we were going to look to do. But yeah, we're Caverns of Balthazar. This sounds underground. Maybe we get under there. Because the only other underground was, this one here. And I don't think this was Caverns of Balthazar. So, yeah, maybe we'll look to also break through here. I think that was 900 swordsmen. We'll see. We'll see, guys. So I'm trying to think what else. I feel like there's another thing I was thinking about. There's these little islands over here. I think this is supposed to be like a pirate place, if I remember correctly. And then also, Orange did just kind of break into this area. That's maybe something. And this is swamp. Maybe there's another fortress, maybe another, or maybe cove. Also, there is clone and chain lightning there. We got to look for that. Oh, the other thing, that's what I was going to say, is I want to be mindful of these. We don't know what that next quest card's going to be. Hopefully it's... My inkling is that it's a time limit. I don't know. But there's that one, and then also this one. And if you look here, we have this. We have one of the 3 pieces of that. We know where that's at. We know where that's at. We have those 2. And maybe we've seen the Tome of Water Magic. I don't think we have it. But I think I may have seen it. I've at least seen a tome. But I'd also like to be hunting for those. So that's probably an important quest. So, alright, my friends. A little bit of a rough go. Made some mistakes, some unfavorable things in battle. Lost a couple of heroes. Shit's starting to get real. But we're going to make some moves and do pimp things and get this figured out, my friends. So if you're still watching this deep on YouTube, I really appreciate it. What that means is you got to like the video, you got to subscribe to the channel, and you got to comment something. You got to be like, hello, in the comment section. And check out the description below, guys. All sorts of ways to get more involved with and support the channel, and a link to download and play this map for yourself. And also, guys, follow on Twitch. I'm live on Twitch now. I'd love it if more people could come in, watch live, chat it up with me as we play. It's a good time. So also keep that in mind. So until part 4, my friends, take care.